we are doing.
Bring my hi YouTube. Yeah, bring that down, please.
What, Cynthia?
Oh, más. There. And there's more space over here than we need. And now you can see the window.
Looks like a nice thing of sun, though. ¿Qué quieres entonces?
Un poquito más, sí. Pero then we have. Oh, that's too much.
Let's see.
A little more. Want me to do it?
No, that'll do it.
Okay. There. Thanks. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Instagram.
Vamos a ver.
Can we move that way a little?
Well, we need to move.
Oh, yes.
Ahí está.
There we go. Good morning.
Pa-pa.
This is why we set up early with our new equipment. Hi, Mason.
For me, this one is like, it makes very calming sounds, but for you, it was like.
I know. I was like, why do you like a triangle? It's for calling
like,
pigs.
No, for me, it's this.
And you're supposed to be
It's
like,
very
dinner's ready.
It's a very soothing sound for me. How's everybody doing over there?
Mason's doing well.
And over here, yeah, Mason. And YouTube, if you guys can hear us and see us well, please, if you can give us a like, that's how we communicate.
Or hop onto Instagram and tell us that you can see and hear us.
Yes, and hear us well.
Either one.
Let's see. Let's see if everything is fine right here. Who else is there? Mason, buenos días.
Buenos
Espero que
días,
estén todos
Mason.
muy bien.
Un minuto, vamos a
Yeah.
empezar.
And just in case my students from Harkness House for Children are still listening, some of them, I know that some of you guys are already back in school. So if you guys are watching this from the classroom right now, well,
Good morning.
have a wonderful day.
Hey, we got a heart.
Woohoo!
And a
Corazones.
like.
And a like. Woohoo! Yeah, perfecto. Yeah, so I think starting to get back into normal. So we just want to remind you that things may shift in the next week or two, depending on whether I also go back to my classes or I continue doing this remotely.
Our schedule will likely change a little bit.
So, but just
We'll
in
let you know.
case, yeah, we're just thankful about being able to having been able to contribute and help out.
Oh, yeah.
In everything that we could possibly do.
Oh, we're
during
so
this time.
thankful to everyone who's participated and donated and sent us pictures and
And
you
videos
guys,
and made us feel like loved with all those corazones.
like we're part of this big community.
Yes. So it is 9 o'clock. 9 de la mañana. ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? And I say estoy muy bien. ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? And I say estoy muy bien. Buenos días means good morning. Buenos días means good morning. Buenos días means good morning. And I say the sun is up.
Look at that.
Buenas tardes means good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Buenas tardes means good afternoon. Buenas tardes means good afternoon. And I say, where's my snack? Buenas noches means good night. Buenas noches means good night. Buenas noches means good night. And I say it's time for bed. Pero ¿cómo estás, Miss? How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? When I say estoy muy bien. Last time. ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? ¿Cómo estás, Miss? How are you? And
enthusiastic.
Yeah.
You know, Hamlet, I was
Because-
thinking I have a problem with that song.
You do?
Because apparently in that song, you can only say, where's my snack in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, where's my snack all the
All
time.
the time? Well, we can say, where's my snack in the morning and where's my snack in the
I
afternoon?
think next time we do that song, we
And
should
where's
just
my
say,
snack?
where's my snack?
All day long.
All day long.
All day long. All right.
Yeah.
That's why we are songwriters. We can adapt
We can
and
change things.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you
Well,
for listening
anybody
to my
can,
feedback.
basically.
Hey, we got 2 likes.
2 likes. Woohoo! All right. So no birthdays as far as we know. I mean, somebody's birthday's out there happening. But
And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. But we always have time to say
we always thank you.
¡Ay, los colores! No los tengo. Ah. Okay.
So join us in saying and singing happy thank you to you in
And-
both languages.
And you know what? Maybe today, I want you to think about someone who has done something kind and say thank you to them.
Or maybe
Ooh, what?
if you are also kind, somebody will say thank you back to you.
Yeah, you could just say thank you to the person you're sitting next to who was kind to you. Hey,
Gracias. Happy thank you to you. Happy thank you to you. Happy thank you everybody. Happy thank you to you.
You get some cake. You get some cake.
Wait, I lost it. I got so excited about the cake.
cake.
You get some cake. You get some cake.
More than just a little piece.
Oh, a big piece.
Because it's pretend cake. You get bigger spread.
But you all
Yes,
get
you do some
virtual cake.
Muchas gracias a ti, muchas gracias a ti, muchas gracias, amigo.
Sí, a todos ustedes. Muchas gracias a ti.
Pastel para ti, pastel para ti, pastel para todos.
Sí, para todos, toditos.
Hay suficiente pastel para todos.
Hay pastel para ti.
Oh yeah, pastel.
She's just
Pastel.
filled with colors. What can I say?
Pastel.
All right. So, speaking of the theme of the week, lunes we talked about
El viento.
el viento.
We said el viento. Sopla.
Sopla. Yesterday we talked about
El agua.
Speaking of, I need some agua right
El
now.
agua
Oh, let's see.
moja. Water wets. El viento sopla, wind blows. El agua moja.
But
Oh my
el-
gosh. Speaking of agua,
What?
tenemos que lavarnos las manos.
Oh, wait a second. What happened to? It's true.
Oh my god. Well, do you
How
want to
is
drink
that?
water first?
I think that all this talk about cake
Made you thirsty?
and you demanding
More
for
snacks?
more snacks
You just
totally
forgot
threw
about
me off.
washing your
Yeah,
hand.
that happens.
It's true.
So let's fix that immediately.
Okay.
Good thing. I'm glad that you remember.
That was a good smoosh, that last one.
I can tell that your soap has lasted all this long. I'm surprised it's not an empty bottle yet.
Oh, I have plenty of soap.
Y lávate las manos, 1, 2, 3. Lávate las manos otra vez. Lávate las manos, 1, 2, 3. Por 20 segundos cada vez.
Wash your hands, 1, 2, 3. Wash your hands, do it with me. Wash your hands and don't forget, for 20 seconds keep them wet. Clean.
Limpias.
The sound of cleanliness.
All right. So, from
Now what are we talking
no,
about?
exactly. Yeah, we have our routine, and this one got a little.
We got a little switch. El
yeah.
tema del día.
El tema del día de hoy. So we were talking about
viento.
el viento on lunes. Yesterday we talked about el
agua.
agua.
Y hoy,
And today we are talking about
el fuego.
fuego. And
Fire.
Fuego starts con la letra F.
F.
F, F, F. But let me see what I'm going to do. I need this room right here.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, oh.
I'm gonna put these egg shakers right here. Mis marcadores. What happened to our markers? Gracias. Okay, letra.
Oh, you missed your favorite song. Sorry, guys.
Let's
Christmas'
see.
favorite song.
Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. La letra F.
La letra F.
F de fuego. Although in for
Looks
Instagram.
backwards.
F.
F.
Oh.
F, F, F.
F, F. Fuego, fuego, fuego. Can you guys say
Fuego,
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 fuego, fuego?
Fuego, fuego.
Fuego, fuego. Yeah.
Fueguito, fueguito.
Fueguito. Fuego, fueguito, fuego. Okay, fuego. Now, we can use fuego for a lot of things, right? So, for example,
It's very useful.
let me try to make my own
Ooh.
fuego there.
That's a good fuego. Wait, can I put wood under it?
Yep, pon fuego. Let's see what Alina is drawing now. What is she adding? I think she is adding. Boy, we'll check this out. Ahí está. And what do you call this?
draw.
What do you call this?
A fire? A campfire.
Campfire. Isn't they also called like a bonfire or something like that?
Well, a bonfire is usually like super big.
Super big, yeah.
This
Una
little.
fogata.
Fogata.
Yeah, fogata. Muy bien. So let me put this away, this marcador away. You know what we're missing here?
What?
We're missing the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the smoke sometimes makes my eyes a little. All right. So, but now, check this out though. I'm going to hold, I don't know, Alina, can you please hold this one? We are going to make a fire. In order to make a fogata, to make a nice campfire, we need
Madera.
madera.
Wood.
So, yeah, check this out.
Tú tienes madera. Ay, mira eso.
Aha, check this out. We call this leña. Leña. So, what you can do, I'm going to set it up here.
Log.
You're going to see a log, see? Up here. Let me see how I can hold this together.
Oh my
Uno.
goodness.
Tengo otro pedazo de madera. Wait. Otro trozo de madera. And I think I still have another one. This is getting super heavy. Yeah.
The madera.
Oh boy. Now I have 4 pedazos de madera. Leña, leña, leña. So, in order to make a campfire, you look a little crowded over there, young lady. I think this is gonna be our thumbnail. All right, so to make your fogata, to make your campfire, you need your leña, but you also are going to need perhaps, you can also find some paper just to put inside the leña, right? Because it will help, unless the
But you know the first thing
the
you
wood
need
is-
for una fogata?
what?
A grown-up.
Yeah, of course, yes. We are. That's a very good assumption. Well, not assumption. That's yes.
Yeah.
And I want them to learn the different vocabulary for this thing. So we
Okay.
need leña,
Leña,
papel,
papel.
and we call these ones. Now, I think maybe in different countries they're called something different, like in Spanish-speaking countries. We call these ones fósforos. So
Fósforos.
matches are fósforos.
Fósforos.
Fósforos. And we also have this other one. I usually prefer these
Lighter.
ones. Lighters, yeah. They're more, I feel they're a lot safer, and kids cannot use this because they're
hard.
usually, no, and they also have a lock. Yeah, so,
Safety.
yeah. So speaking of safety, well, we can talk about making fires,
'Cause the thing
campfires
about
and
el
everything.
fuego, it's really cool and pretty
Yeah.
and helpful, but it's also pretty dangerous.
Yeah, so yes,
Because it can hurt you.
yeah, that's part number 2 of our class. Part 1 is just you guys learning about the different vocabulary and how to make a campfire and what we need to make a campfire. Leña, papel,
papel,
fósforos. Fósforos. So I see that in Portuguese they also call it fósforos.
Oh, cool.
All right, very cool, very cool. But yes, part number 2 of the class is fire is very dangerous at the same time. Okay, so unless
Never,
you
ever
only
wanna touch
grown-ups do this. Okay, and they always do it within following all the safety precautions, taking all the safety precautions as possible, so that we can enjoy, a nice campfire. Now, what can we make in campfires?
S'mores!
S'mores, yeah. Ooh, how do you make a s'more actually? Una galleta?
See, una galleta, well, a graham cracker, it's a specific kind of
Okay.
galleta.
Okay, yeah, a graham cracker. Huh. Una galleta.
Una galleta y chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
And then a marshmallow.
We in Guatemala we call marshmallows, we call them angelitos.
Angelitos.
Yeah, you
I
know
didn't
that,
know
right?
that.
Yeah, we call them angelitos. Yeah. Angelitos.
They are delicious.
Yeah,
So
and
you toast your angelito
you toast
en el
your
fuego. You toast your marshmallow in the fire, and then when it's all melty and crackly, you stick it on the chocolate and the galleta and smoosh them together, and then the heat of the marshmallow melts the chocolate.
That sounds like so yummy. I'm gonna have that for breakfast this morning.
Me too.
Even though I already had breakfast, I can always have a second and a
breakfast.
third breakfast.
We're hobbits.
Yeah. Or snacks.
Snacks.
Snacks. So that's exactly, one more time, we call this leña, papel, that we need, fósforos. Fósforos. And they together make a campfire. Una fogata.
Campfires are fun.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I always went to camps, especially during the month of November. So growing up in Guatemala,
Because in Guatemala, the school year is
the
different.
school system is different. So we always we had vacations. What summer is here during July through August, or
That's
June
cool.
June through August. For us was from November until January or so. So I always went to camps during that time, and probably those are some of my fondest memories: is being at camp and singing in the around
Campfire.
a campfire. Yeah, very, very, very cool. Yeah, I always have those memories. So, and we also, I also with my family, with all the cousins and friends, we always climb volcanoes. So
Which
that
has
was
a
always
big fuego.
that was a big thing. Yeah. So we had to learn how to make fogatas all the time, so we could cook.
Y a mí me gusta el fuego porque a mí me gusta cocinar.
Yeah, you like it.
I like to cook, so I like fire too. But I'm always very careful not to get too close to it and not to touch it.
Yeah.
You should not touch fire. But thanks to fire, you can have palomitas.
Oh, this afternoon we're gonna have that here.
Palomitas?
Oh, we could. Ooh, maybe we should.
Palomitas is
Palomitas.
popcorn.
Popcorn, yeah. Palomitas de maíz.
Palomitas
Because
de maíz.
corn is maíz, so
Maíz.
palomitas de maíz. Although, you want to hear another fun word
Oh yeah.
that we have for palomitas de maíz?
What?
In Guatemala, we call it poporopo.
Poporopo.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna write a song about poporopo. Yeah.
Poporopo. I've written several songs about palomitas.
Okay, remember this video? I came with that first. I mean, just in general.
Anyway, vamos a hacer poporopo. Ay, ay, ay. Let's
Now
make some
I can
popcorn.
watch this video again and use it as a reference for the song.
Uh-huh.
So when it becomes like this amazing hit, then
So anyway, echa el aceite en la olla. So to make popcorn, you pour the oil in the pot.
okay.
So say echa el aceite en la olla. Let's make a sound of oil.
Oh,
Okay. La temperatura debe estar caliente.
yep. All right. Temperature must be really hot.
Temperatura debe estar caliente. It has to be pretty hot. So turn the oven.
La estufa.
La estufa.
Yeah. Enciende la estufa.
Escucha el chisporoteo. That's the sound of sizzling. Chisporoteo. Hey, we gotta like.
And Chris's mom is from Guatemala,
Oh,
and
cool.
es su papá de Puerto Rico.
Cool.
Woohoo!
Pon las palomitas en la olla.
You have to put all the corn inside the
They make little
the
like
stove.
sounds.
Okay.
And then pronto se oye el pa 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 pa. And then very soon you hear the popping sound. So I went through the song with you guys.
Okay. Is this song in English too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say pour the oil into the pot. Boom, 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 boom.
I think she's having.
It's got
Are you okay there?
it's got to be very hot. Click, 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 click. Then we say listen to the oil sizzle. Then put the popcorn in the pot.
Now this is like old school popcorn, right?
Yeah, in a pot on a stove.
Huh.
I make it that way sometimes. And then we say, soon you'll hear the popcorn pop. Okay,
All
so
right.
let's actually do the song.
Okay,
now.
let's do the song.
So let's have. I'm gonna pretend that los colores are
Yeah, we'll make
palomitas.
Palomitas.
So we'll say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. So here are the palomitas.
Okay.
So then we say, echa el aceite en la olla. Glum, glum, glum. La temperatura debe estar caliente. Clic, 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 clic. Escucha el chisporoteo. Pon las palomitas en la olla. Pronto se oye el pa pa pa.
Wait, uno por uno. Pa.
Uno por uno. Pa 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 pa. Yeah, I have another one like that. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Palomitas, sal y aceite. 8, 9, 10. Esperamos y después las oímos palomitas con la pa 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 pa. See, the first song is about making them, so it's more detailed. The second one's just like all popcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Popcorn, salt and butter. Taste like heaven. 8, 9, 10. We wait and then we hear the popcorn start to pop with the pop 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 pop. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've never done this song, by the way.
Palomitas, sal y aceite. 8, 9, 10. Esperamos y después las oímos palomitas con la pa 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 pa.
Wait, where's all the pops? Popcorn, popcorn, poporopo.
Palomitas.
Yeah, because that's what I like about. I think that's one of the things that, besides the taste, is how
like
it
the sound?
how the sound, like because it
It
always
always
starts.
scares me. And they're like,
Yep.
that's what popcorn
Super
sounds like.
yummy.
I love that song.
Yeah. El fuego.
Oh yeah, we have to sing
But-
our song of the day.
Yeah. So remember though, we're talking about fire today, and how to make a campfire. We talked about leña. We talked about leña. Yeah. We talked about fósforos.
Fósforo.
Yeah. Matches.
Papel.
And we also talked about papel. 3 things that we definitely need to make some nice campfire. We're actually we're gonna make a campfire probably this weekend upstairs in our deck.
Oh, we should get some video
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. So, but of all things, remember, very important. The most important of all things is we have to treat fire with respect, okay? Because the fire can really harm you as well.
It can hurt.
It can destroy a lot of things. So we don't use it
You
just
don't-
because.
And don't try
okay?
to make any without a grown-up with you.
Yeah. So what we're gonna say today is el fuego quema.
Quema.
Yeah, fire burns.
Fire
okay?
burns.
We talked about the wind that blows, sopla. Then water,
Moja.
wets, and the fire, quema.
Quema.
El fuego quema, el fuego quema, el fuego quema. Nice, I like that. Yeah, we usually say, like we were saying, the wind, el viento, ¿a dónde va? Where does the wind go? And then we said, el agua moja.
¿En dónde está?
And where is it? But when it comes to fire, yeah, that's a tough one, you know?
I think it should stay right where
It
it
should
is.
stay where it is, yeah. Maybe we can say respétalo.
Respétalo.
Yeah, respect it. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
El fuego quema, el fuego quema, el fuego quema, respétalo. One last time, el fuego quema, el fuego quema, el fuego quema,
respétalo.
Yeah. But, you know, there's a lot of things though here in the house, at least in the stove, with the fire helps us make. You know, actually, I also love seeing something else that you make.
What?
Tortillas.
Tortillas.
Going back to Guatemala, I
Necesita
always
el fuego.
loved, a lot of these women making tortillas in a big comal, which is like a big round disc made out of clay, and so they have the
And then there's
fire
fire
underneath, underneath it with la leña, you know, like they put the leña in.
You
and
take
then-
the masa.
Yeah, masa is kind of like a some type of
Corn
a
flour.
corn flour dough basically, and then you squish it. It's kind of like imagine making tortillas is like making pancakes basically,
But they're made of corn.
but they're made of corn. Yeah, super yummy.
And they're really thin.
Yeah, some are very thin and some are thicker.
Mine are a little thicker.
Yeah, and also I love scrambled eggs made out of what is it?
I don't know.
Not in a stove, but just the fire from a
Scrambled eggs over a fire
over a fire.
with a pot.
Yeah, somehow
you know
the
what I love?
flavor is
I love how we
fantastic.
managed to make every theme about food.
Yeah. Well, it's either food or cake.
Which is food.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we do Captain Bree has a fire truck?
Captain Free.
So remember, when we say Captain Bree has a fire truck, we go wee wee wee.
All right, I need my colors because
Oh, there's colors right there.
No, but I need more colors.
You need more colors than
I
that?
need more. I need amarillo. I need anaranjado.
There's amarillo.
I need azul. So if you guys have your colors at home, here,
There you go.
and I see that one of my students, my ex-students, Mia, is probably watching. Former students.
students.
Mia! And sister!
Okay, so Captain Bree. Oh, I'll play it on my uke.
All right. Wee wee wee. All right.
Captain Bree has a fire truck. Wee wee wee. And on that truck she has a what? Horn?
A horn.
Wee wee wee. With a honk honk here and a honk honk there. Here a honk, there a honk, everywhere a honk honk. Captain Bree has a fire truck. Wee wee wee.
What else do we find in a fire truck?
¿Qué más tiene Captain Bree? What
Well,
else does she
since
have?
we are talking about fires, and when firemen go to take care of the fires, they need a hose.
Hose con agua.
Con agua, yeah.
Captain Bree has a fire truck. Wee wee wee. And on that truck she has a hose. Wee wee wee. With a shh here
Yeah.
and a shh
El agua
there.
es azul.
Here, there, everywhere. Captain Bree has a fire truck.
Wee, wee, wee. What else is there in a fire truck? Oh, we're going back. Thank you, Nora.
A fire dog.
Dog.
Perro.
Yeah.
Captain Bree has a fire truck. Wee, wee, wee. And on that truck she has a dog. Wee, wee, wee. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there. Here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Captain Bree has a fire truck.
Wee, wee, wee.
What else does Captain Bree have?
Well, they have
Bomberos, other
they have
firemen.
bomberos, yeah.
Other firefighters. Captain Bree has a fire truck.
Wee, wee, wee.
And on that truck are firefighters. With an I'll save you here and I'll save you there.
this is like the color
It's like a
of,
beautiful
fire.
fire.
Yeah, the color.
El fuego.
Yeah. So, and usually in when you look at fire, you see
little
azul,
blue,
a little
yeah.
azul. That's the hottest part for what I
Y
understand.
blanco también.
There's a little
Un poquito
blanco,
de blanco
mhm.
y
So
amarillo.
amarillo and rojo,
Rojo
and
y
a little bit of anaranjado. Well, this is not
Anaranjado.
anaranjado, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
No, you do.
today, as you probably talk about fuego, talk about the colors that you can
that
see.
you see in the fire. And that's one of the nicest things to do when you go camping and you sit with your family safely away from the flames, but you can see them. And I like
Yeah.
looking at the fire.
And I like the warmth that el fuego also gives.
Especially if it's chilly out.
If it's chilly, yeah, super, super cool. But once again, some of my fondest memories as a kid, come from fogatas, from
Fogatas.
campfires.
Mine too, actually. My grandfather used to make big fogatas in his backyard, and all of us kids would go, and he would tell stories.
Yeah.
And we would sit with him around the fire.
And I also liked it because all the smoke always like said, "No mosquitos." Yeah. Adios mosquitos.
Yeah, mosquitoes don't like smoke.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So it was very, very nice.
I don't really like smoke either, though.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh boy, it's already 9:29. This class has gone super fast, but remember, safety above all things. And we're talking about how to make a campfire today because it brings good memories, or it creates good memories with friends and family, as long as you do it in a very, very safe manner. Leña, fósforos, papel.
Goodbye to you, goodbye to you. We've sung, we've danced, and now we're through. I'll miss you, but I'll see you soon. So goodbye, goodbye to you. Adios, amigos, adios, amigas. Bailamos, cantamos y terminamos. Los extrañaré, pero volveré. Adiós, adiós, adiós. Los extrañaré, pero
Pero volveré. Ay. Adiós.
adiós.
Is that the chord that you end the song with?
I usually go adios,
Ah.
adios. Oh, adios, adios, adios.
Hey! All right, we will see you this afternoon a las 3 de la tarde, 3 p.m. And we will talk again a little
Mañana.
more about how to make popcorn and una fogata.
We should just do a class on popcorn.
Yeah. Can we just have popcorn this afternoon?
Bye!
Sometimes I have popcorn for dinner. I had to disclose.